would say real strength is discovered within ourselves when we're faced with the impossible. Before I even began to participate in weightlifting, I didn't know that what was in store for myself. The second I stepped foot into a weight room, I knew it was for me and that it would be something that I would enjoy. As my skill and strength began to increase, people who knew me knew I was good at it, but they didn't know as how I felt inside. Physically, I turned out it was very powerful, and I ended up being able to lift a significant amount of weights compared to all the other girls. Before I go into details about the provided a personal strength along with physical strength, I would like to give you a brief rundown about what weightlifting is. Weightlifting is a sport that allows you individual to experience their strength along with their interpersonal feelings. It requires lifting specified weights in a prescribed manner for a competition or exercise. There are two main types of weightlifting that are usually used in competition. There is the bench along with the clean and jerk. The bench requires an individual to lay down flat on their back and push a bar up towards their chest at whichever weight that they can push up. The clean and jerk requires an individual to take the bar off the ground and squat the bar up, down low, and bring it back up and then push it over their head. Those two are mainly used in competitions and determine how strong an individual is. I picked up weightlifting through high school because it was advertised usually for men, but then they opened up a women's team and I thought it was very interesting and that I would be good at it, so I decided to go for it. Now that I've given you a brief example, an overview of what weightlifting is, let's turn our attention to the benefits of weightlifting that it's given me. Before weightlifting, I was never confident nor the kind to break out of my shell, but with weightlifting it allowed me to do so. When actually participating in meet, there's a certain attire that you have to wear. It is a tight spandex uniform that sticks to your body and honestly shows every curve and inch of fat that you have. So it can be very embarrassing to stand in front of millions of people and wear that uniform. So at first it was very nerve-wracking, but after being really good at weightlifting throughout the time, I began to become encouraged and doing well, so I didn't mind at the end of the time by wearing the uniform. I was beginning to become stronger as a person myself, with confidence along with strength. Participating in weightlifting and other sports allow you to see the benefits to all aspects of life. It showed me how to be patient with other things rather than just lifting. I began to be more optimistic and positive and saw life more positively. Patience was gained throughout lifting and working out throughout the weeks and not expecting to gain 2 pounds or 3 pounds each week in my max. It allowed me to know what patience is inside of weightlifting and outside of weightlifting. I also gained being optimistic because I would step on a platform not knowing what would be the future, if I could succeed the weight or not, but knowing that I could challenge it no matter what the outcome was good to know. So allowing me to experience that in weightlifting and going out in life and experience it the same way, it allowed me to be more courageous and not shy and to challenge new things. And as a lifter myself, I experienced 2 great things. I went to OBCs for all throughout district of Osceola, and I also won 6th in state out of 25 girls. So to me that was a very big accomplishment. Being good at weightlifting allowed me to build my character and truly discover myself. Not only was I able to accomplish going to state, but I was able to put that in areas where I progressed in other areas of life. Starting with school, it allowed me to be more confident and enjoy school. I was more alert and I was more confident of doing good in other things, so it allowed me to be more active and interested in them. Now I'm here today, standing in front of you, and I'm going to college, and I honestly thank weightlifting for it, because without weightlifting I wouldn't have the strength and power that I know that I have inside me to push towards other goals in my life. Because knowing that I tried something that I was unaware of and putting myself in front of it and taking on the challenge allowed me to know that I can do other things besides things that I'm afraid of. Thank you.
Thank you.